All right, hey everyone. We're here with Derick from WCC
Yo.
and Simon from WCC. Surprise, surprise. And they recently did pretty well at Premium. Derick got third place, and then Simon got first place. Both playing the same Gold Paladin deck. So I'm going to have both of them just explain why they played their decks and all the cards in it and all the normal shenanigans. So without further ado, let's move to the deck profile.
Cool.
Okay, so Derick, let's see what your deck is like.
Sure. On starter,
Yeah,
Quiff,
pretty
draw
obvious.
one.
Yeah,
pretty obvious. 4 blonde,
okay.
4 platina, 3 raven.
Why only 3 Raven? Isn't that a pretty good card?
Yeah, so raven, I use that to extend for our double Spear X play. It's
Okay.
not a main sit on after striding.
Doesn't that kind of influence your Ultima though? Because you want to maximize Ultima, right?
Yeah, I want to maximize Ultima, but if you have a wonder in hand and you superior ride down to double spear, you always want to sit on Platinite Ezel.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
Platinite Ezel sitting on it, following to the next turn, you only need to discard a Platina to Ultima rather than having to ride a grade 3.
Sure.
And then Ultima.
Okay, and yeah, everything else is pretty straightforward. Platinum Spear X and Blonde Ezel. Yeah, cool.
Yep, cool. Alright, so next,
4 Blue
4
Mains.
Domains, 4 Wonder, 2 Bobo,
Okay.
and then 1 Providential Angel.
So, hey, why 2 Bobo? Why 2 Bobo? What's coming up nowadays that we want Bobos?
Yeah, so damage deny, really good in the mirror. So your opponent can be on like multiple Excel circles and you're only at 1 damage, and then they try to Ultima you straight up. You can beat them to that by going into this through Benius, and then pretty much opens you CB.
Okay, alright, that's good.
Yep. And then also what it does, if you're only on 1 counterblast, going into your first stride, you can use that to unlock your second one, ride down, and then stride again.
Okay, alright, good, alright, good lineup.
Yeah, and then Providential Angel, it's pretty much auto win. Your opponent can only use 1 null in that turn. Cool.
Sick.
Pretty cool. Alright, so grade 1s, 4 Benius, 2 Dindrain.
Why 4 Brenius? Why 4 Brenius?
So Brenius, 3 functions. On-demand countercharge when something appears on your Vanguard circle. Can be used in conjunction with Bobo to unlock damage, and to use with Wonder to fix for your ultimate stride, essentially. Well, to fix your Vanguard for ultimate stride. 2 Malignant, on-demand, countercharge, 2 Gareth, because Gareth, and 1 Spicy Beslock.
Okay, hey, just before we talk about Besok though, you're running 2 Maligan and 2 Dindrain. Seems like pretty good countercharge, but we're missing Hoel. How come no more Hoel in this deck?
So Hoel, because we're running Providential Angel, sometimes I feel that I get stuck with that card in my hand, which means that I can't empty my hand to Providential Angel because you need 1 or less cards in hand.
Oh,
Yeah, so which is why I cut it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have Hoel in your hand on Ultima, you're just screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, and it forces you to like play a risky guarding play, depending on how your opponent attacks. It's like you wanna guard with Hoel, but you don't. So
Okay.
just cut it completely and just replace it with Malgate, which is essentially an extra countercharger.
Yeah. The 5K never really had any issues with that? Or?
No, you can actually use it to damage deny for golds, so you can hit under. Yeah, which is pretty cool. The 5K base is really helpful.
Okay, and then Besok.
Yep. So Beslock in Jap, Beslock in English. 2 purposes. It's a 10k booster, so you can hit over damage triggers against 12k vanguards or less, and you can use it in conjunction with the GB8 to pretty much go through your whole deck and just multi-attack, essentially.
Okay, alright, that's cool.
Alright, so following from that, trigger lineup, 4 heals,
Yep.
4 draws, 8 crit.
Thank you. Alright, so no more stands?
Yeah, no more stands, just because Ultima you generate massive Excel circle numbers that the stand doesn't really matter anymore.
But more excels with stands mean more attacks, right?
Yeah, but then you're prone to 1 damage trigger, which essentially lowers guarding on the others. So you always want to make sure that all your reguards are 2 card drops on Ultima. Yeah.
And I guess since everything is V triggers. It's just
and it's good against Lord, so you don't randomly hit that 5k against Morfessa and you just die. Yeah. I've had that happen to me before.
Okay. All right. So cool.
All right. So G Zone, 3 Spirex.
Wow. Okay. So here's one thing. Some people have asked me this question. Why do you run more than one Spirex?
Okay. So running more than one allows you to double stride. So striding manually or striding by counterblasting 2, superior ride down, and then striding again, which unlocks GB4. And then after that, if you somehow ever need a third one, then you can go into the third one. Or even spicier, you can triple stride. Yeah. I think I've ever done that only once. But it rarely comes up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next is 3 Helios.
Okay.
I run 3 just because going into Worlds, I suspect a lot of Luard, and Ryan Kai's Luard is one of the scariest decks out there. So I tested 2 Helios is never enough against Ryan Kai's version of Luard, so I put in an extra one.
So why not 4 Helios?
I wanted to make space for my GB8.
Okay. Right, so with the Helios versus Spirex though, what is your main stride basically? Like if you've already Spirexed or you have the ability to just stride, right? Would you rather go Helios or Spirex?
Spirex, because you can compress your deck of 2 normal units. So that means you just filter out 2 normal units, your deck is compressed of triggers, and you just crit.
Okay, even how about against decks that run grade 1 nulls? Would it be more of a toss-up, or do you still more favor Spirex?
I think, especially against Luard, depending on the state of the game, if they are at high damage, say about 4, even 3 even, and your deck is compressed, you can go into Helios and just like win straight out. It's good against Neonectar, because they run Lilgar. And against Luard, obviously, because they run Nesris.
Anything you want to add, Simon?
But I get to change my name.
Okay, alright, he wants to change his name.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So following on, 2 Glorious Reigning.
Did you ever use this card?
Yeah, I did. I think it was against Sean Chua, playing Luard top 8. He was at 5 damage, I melted his hand from 13 to 4.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
Like this card used to be a kind of a main finisher, right, guys?
Yeah.
But nowadays, not so much.
Yeah, not so much because triggers are now 10k, rather than before it was only 5k.
And XL2.
And XL2, pretty much. This card is actually good in another situation where you want to return triggers to deck and return cards to deck. So if you're decking out and you return like 2 cards and then your deck becomes 5, you don't call anything, and then you can drive check. Yeah, without soul charging. Yeah.
Seems pretty good. I didn't even know that effect.
Yeah, so you only soul charge if you call 3 or more, but then you can just bounce 2 cards, never call anything, and just drive check. Yeah,
Okay,
pretty cool.
alright, cool.
Next, the spiciest card, GB8. So this card was brought to us by Nico Fernando, and we're up, obviously. Combos with the best lock for pretty much multi-attacks forever. Well, until you deck out, essentially. Yeah.
Seems good. We saw it. We saw it at the finals.
Oh yeah, Simon spiced it up real quick.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for the GB8. Ultima, your win con.
Yeah.
Nothing more to say there. I still run 1 Elise because for some odd reason, if you are ever on 1 face up, you can use this. Also, this is good to get into your GB8 because you can just flip one closer towards GB8.
Yeah.
3.
Why not 2?
I just don't have the space. 3 Slamey. Some people run 2. I run 3 because I tested against DI. You always want to fish for your perfect guards. And it's just nice because if you're decking out, you can just spam 3 and just return 3 rear guards without needing to call anything.
Okay.
Anti-deck out, I guess. Next one Dismal. Thank you, Mr. Maxim.
I mean, Mr. Solon the Vanguard.
Solon the Vanguard. Pretty much brought up the play with this and DI. I'm pretty sure every DI player knows now. You can Dismal rear guard and then have interceptable rear guards, and then pretty much disrupts the brute force play.
Cool.
And it helps you keep Providence Angel sometimes if you somehow want to like call it out and then attack. And then a Gleam. This multi-purpose. You can dig for your ultimate stride fodder's Pretty much any cards that you want in your hand, wonders and stuff like that. Cool.
Okay, cool.
That's pretty much it.
All right, let's take a look at the overall deck then. All right, so this is pretty much the full deck then, in all its glory. Pretty cool, and you can see all the cards. Let's ask the two competitors here. Derick, what would you have changed in this build for the next tournament, maybe? What did you think?
That's a really hard question because we're going into Bermuda meta. Not too sure actually. I'll probably drop a Helios or something else. Maybe one of the GR Gojit to hit over Rhodia. Other than that, I don't really
Was
know.
there anything that was in this tournament that bugged you that you would probably
No,
want to
actually,
change?
nothing at all. Yeah.
What about you, Simon?
Nope, it's perfect at the moment.
Okay. All right, this is the perfect Gold Paladin deck for now. And maybe next time there will be an even more perfected Gold Paladin deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, maybe.
Who knows?
Alright.
Could be the same list.
Yeah, could be that. Could be just that good, right? All right, so thanks, Derick and Simon, for sharing with us your deck
No worries.
for Worlds, and see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
See ya.